Good morning, you guys. And it's trying to reconnect. It's gonna run the gamut of problems today. That's okay. Looks like we're on. All right, let's assume the best. We got leg day, so what else can be challenging today? Leg day is always a love-hate relationship, right? So I'm gonna find us here. Double check. There it is. Okay. So far, so good. What do you think? Good morning, Trisha. You're here. Hello. And Don, good morning. All right. Who else? There's 3 comments. Anyways, let's go. Let's just go and assume that everything is going to go smoothly. Yeah? Oh, here. Front squats. So that means your weight's in front. And we're going to do a set of plie 12. And then we're going to go close. We're going to go right into close. Then we're going to go back out to sumo, which is just a little wider than hip distance, toes pointed out. And then we're going to come back to regular squat, toes pointed forward. So take your time. Front squats means those weights are on your shoulders, or if you have a barbell, it's on your shoulders behind your neck. Okay, so plies, warm up, okay? Go at this as an exploratory mission. And 12. So with those weights up on your shoulders, it's challenging your core and your low back. So if that's feeling uncomfortable, move the position of your weights, okay? They could be here in goblet. They could be here with just a dumbbell squat, okay? Close stance for 12. And 12. Good. The other thing you can do is if it's feeling not too bad, but not great, go into a stretch for that upper body. And mid back. And low back. Hamstrings included, okay? You want to hit that whole chain. Sumo squat. Feet are just wider than hip distance apart, toes pointed out, not quite as far as a plie, okay? And 12. Beautiful. Come off for a rest. And you're going to finish up with regular stance squats. That's feet hip distance apart, toes pointing forward, okay? Regular stance. All right. All right. Warmed up a bit this morning. I think it's supposed to go down again, but maybe not till Saturday. I don't know. I'll take it. Letting the dog out, it was much better this morning. Regular stance squats. Front squat means your weights are on your shoulders or your barbell is behind your neck. we're going to continue with that regular stance for 8, which means heavier weight, and dumbbell squat means your weights are down here, okay? Just give yourself a little break here before you move into it, because then it goes into 20 pulsing goblets, okay? So you'll just take one of those weights or 2 of those weights and stay in that position, regular stance position, but pulse at the bottom. Okay, dumbbell squat. I think I'm going to take slightly heavier because it's 8 reps, right? Less reps. Still good posture. Good. So you might choose to look forward and see that we've got 4 sets here, 4 sets for our sumo, same sequence. So you might choose to do 2 or 3 or all 4 of the sets. It depends on where you're at in your training, and it depends on where you're at today. All right, and the pulsing goblet. Oh, we were going to keep the feet in the same position. The change is the goblet. And 20, that might be 15, right? The thing about the pulse, it's not just a bounce. It's not just a boom, 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 boom. It's acknowledgement of each contraction. Thoughtful and muscle work, okay, as opposed to momentum bounce. Another 8, dumbbell or barbell squats. If you're doing a barbell squat, your hands are out front, and you're going all the way down and all the way up. The key there, it almost looks like a deadlift because your back is way more involved, okay? Traditionally, to keep an upright posture with a barbell squat, it would be back here, all right? But knowing the differences in the variations, you make up your mind what works for you. Okay, 8. Finish off that last one and go for your goblet pulse. Goblet means I'm holding my weight mid-chest. And 20. 2 more sets there, or you may choose to do 1 more set, or you might be done. Good going. Julian, my favorite cat. Alrighty, 8 dumbbell squats. Good. Watch when you take those weights to the floor after your final rep. Your mind has disengaged from the movement and the safety. So you want to go carefully to lay those weights down, especially as you fatigue, right? Here comes those Pulsing Goblets. And 20. Okay. Nice job. We got one more set here, and then we're going to go into single reverse lunge. So reverse lunge means you could step in and step out, or it means you could stationary lunge. Try both. Alrighty. Last set, dumbbell squat. Beautiful. All right, if you're feeling that in your back, drop the weight. Go through the motion and the movements without weight. Slowly build up, progress to heavier. As soon as you feel it too challenging, to a point of pain. All right, discomfort is another story. You're going to feel uncomfortable. You are going to feel uncomfortable. And 20. We did it. Beautiful job. Oh, yeah. I thought we had one. Woo! Here comes the reverse lunge. 3 sets, 12, 10s, and 8s. You might not use any weight at all. You might use a light weight on one side. You might use weights on both sides. You might even go up here for a, where is that one? Oh, it's a goblet. So yeah, it's a goblet. So we're holding it here. That's going to throw us off balance a little bit. It's going to force our core to stay engaged. Good. Goblet lunge back. And 12. Okay. Other side for 12. Heart rates are elevated. Fell off the island. 9. And 12. Good. Going back to the other side for 10 reps. You might choose to use the same weight or go heavier because less reps, more weight. All right. Good rest in between, whatever that means to you. You might use very little rest if you're feeling very energetic today and you're going to keep your heart rate up. I don't find that mine lowers all that much in between, but there is a lowering of heart rate. Alrighty, here we go for 10s. and 10. Good. Feeling a little strain building up my low back. Ooh, little adjustment. Nice. Going off to the other side. Stuff. There you go. And we're coming up on 8 rep sets. Goblet, reverse lunge. Could be stationary, could be moving back and forth. Activated. And then we're going back to that last series of 8 and 20, but in a new position. And I believe it's still goblet, so. Or not, it could be dumbbell here. When I'm doing sumo though, oftentimes I put it up in front. Oh, here we go. I did 12 and a 15, here we go. 4, 8 reps. And 8, very nice. Moving right in. Whew. It's warming up. And 8. Yeah. I feel a little shakier on one side than the other. I don't know about you. Dumbbell sumo and pulsing sumo. And then we're down on the floor for thrusts. So that's good. All right. Oh. Dumbbell sumo. I'm just going to give myself a little extra here. Checking out my back and my breathing. I slept a lot last night. And sometimes that is a little detrimental too. Oh. All right, 8. Sumo. Seat wider than hip distance and toes pointed out. 8, and then safely to remove those weights from your hands, or not. You could do your pulses with weights or with one. I get a tweak way up in my hip joint, especially for those pulses, because I'm not coming in and out of them. So I might modify the number of them or take a rest and finish them. Five. Good. 3 more sets of that and then we're home free. Spy squats at the end are going to be difficult. I'm telling you right now, but we're going to get through it together. All right, 8 sumo squats. This could be one weight in between, and that makes it a little easier. I think we used to call them duck squats. And 8, good. second set of pulse. Might be 20, might be 15, might be 12. And 20. Good. Ooh. Here's a burn. Good thing on a day like today. Sumo, duck, or dumbbell. Dumbbell here. Kettlebell. Ball. If you had a medicine ball, I find them hard to hold. And 8. I'm going to go right into my pulses. And 20. So the good thing about sticking with it through the discomfort is that eventually your brain kicks in. It understands that you're not going to give up, so it sends more help to the area, making maybe not easier, making the exercise not easier, but more tolerable, right? So that's why you gotta get over that first plunge that feels so awful. You gotta show up to your workout, grin and bear it for about 3 minutes, 5 minutes, sometimes it's 10 minutes. My cardio is like that. It takes me a good 15 minutes to get a rhythm with my breathing, because I think my head goes all like, oh my God, cardio, we can't do this. And then you just ease into it, and then pretty soon you're going. Alrighty, that was my pulses. This is our 1, 2, 3, this is 4, right? 4. You might be skipping this one. And 8, and I'm going to go right into my pulses. 1, and 20. Good. So feet elevated up on a bench. You could do it with your feet on the floor and just hip thrust. Okay? In a glute bridge position. I am going to elevate my feet, and I am going to use a dumbbell on my hips. All of these are optional, right? It's your first time doing these. Oftentimes that hamstring, and that's what you'll be contracting, will react violently and spasm on you. So just ease off, stretch out, start again. Your brain again will send help. It will. Alrighty. So here I am, heels planted. I'm gonna go one set without weight and just, say hello. So 20 reps, might be 15 reps, might be 12 reps. All right. $19 and $20. So you might feel, and you should feel, try and become aware that when you plant your heels in, those muscles contract. Take that one step further and press your heels into the floor, into the board, and feel that contraction intensify. All right? And then the hip thrust part is just, I don't know, that's glute and hamstring. Yeah. Are you ready for another 20? How many we got on this one? Whoops, here it is. Oh, we're doing 4. Let's go. Drive them in. Feel the contraction. Focus on it. And 20, stretch those out. Ooh. Now you might not do all of the strategies to intensify this movement. You might just press your feet in without a weight. When you add a weight, you add another level of intensification, right? One more level of intensification would be single leg. There's 10 on one side, and that's all I'm pretty much going to get. And I'll go 10 on the other. If you're not doing any of the intensifiers, pat yourself on the back still. You're here, you're doing it, you're forming neural patterns. You're getting your brain and muscles coordinated. You are engaging those muscles. And if you're not, you know, your 100% as a beginner is different than your 100% as a intermediate or advanced trainer would be. So just keep it all in mind. 100% is 100%. Depends on where you're at. Last set. Foggy eyes. Here comes the last 20 here, and then spy squats. Save some energy for that. And 20. You might want to stay here just for a sec and stretch that hamstring out right through there and stretch that head. Ooh, nice. The other thing you can do is lower back stretch. Lower back is involved with your hamstring work and your glute work, okay? You might want to twist off to the side and just do a little bit of mobility work before we get up. There we go. Up. For spy squats, 20 seconds on. Spy squat is a rear lunge, alternating sides, staying low. Okay, so staying contracted and pushing it out. All right, so get yourself ready here to put your equipment away. Give yourself some space, and I'll turn on our Tabata timer. Stretch. You might do some cardio today. I don't know if the weather's going to be good. I'm going to have to take Mac out today for sure. He didn't get any exercise yesterday. It was just too brutal. Oh, I thought I was doing him a favor. All right. There we go. All right, gang. So, and here's our Tabata timer. Don't worry about not getting right on there. Hi, good morning. Who's that? I want to see. Hello, Trisha. Again, I see you now on the screen. I saw you on that screen. Tabata, 20 seconds. 10 seconds rest. So it's staying low and pushing out one. There's a third. 1, 2, 3, okay? You could have a weight in your hands. Good. So not all your exercise has to be maniacal. Good, thoughtful reps using dramatic movements are going to, you know, they're going to pull cardio out of those movements. No fear. It's just that some people think you got to bounce and jump and bop and harm yourself to get fit. And it's my mission to get fit without all that. Just thoughtful exercise, consistent effort, consistent attendance. Let's go, heart rate's up. Okay, I think that's third one. Good job. Whew, little dizzy. Just ease off on this next set, okay? Just even stay up here and tap back. Give yourself a recovery round, come back in. No harm done. If you've recovered, come back into a full spy. Okay, let's go. Feeling good? Oh, hello, Julianne. Come and see everybody. No. Here we go. Okay. That could be up tempo. You could have a weight and up tempo it. More work. You're the judge. I think we got one more set. All right. Good job. That could be elevated on a platform. So many ways to make this more difficult and less difficult. Banded. Oh. Whoops. All right, that's it. Beep, beep, beep. Oh, I was going to show this stretch, which also could be the pigeon pose on the floor. This could be upright against the wall, and that would force you to stay upright. All right. And then all I would do is, now here, sitting here, I would take my toe up and push it higher and higher. All right, feel a nice stretch through there. If I was on the floor, I think I would take my toe up and press it back. And then I could kind of ease through and bring my low back into it with a torso turn. It's always nice to do those rotations with your torso when your muscle is at its lengthened position, and then add the surrounding muscle groups. Good. Breathing. Oh, I had a nightmare last night. It was crazy. You know, one of those realistic. Oh, I got up uptight, and I started this breathing last night. I don't know if it worked or not, but it certainly gave me something else to focus on. Up tall, raise that toe, lean forward slightly. And again, this could be on the pigeon pose on the floor. Add the rotation. And we'll go one more breath. Deep breath. And then a short one to top it off. And then ease out. That'll signal recovery. And then any cardio that you have to do today, that's going to be up to you. If you're not sure how much you should do, listen to your body, number one. If you're eating properly and you're strengthened through all your isolated muscle groups, you should be able to bring that into a safe, intense cardio session, right? Oftentimes people go 100 miles an hour right out of the gate and hurt themselves. So that's why a nice isolated muscular training program to strengthen all the parts and then bring it together in whatever kind of cardiovascular. If it's impact, you have to be careful of that, right? There's lots of cardio that you can do without any impact. Take, for example, the swimming that I used to do twice. Oh, you guys. Anyways, have a fantastic day. Hump day. Nice. And I'll see you tomorrow. We'll go into my 2 favorite days. They're all my favorite except for legs-ish. But dump day doesn't seem so overwhelming, you know, psychologically, and neither does arm day. So we're going downhill now. Have a great day. Thank you. Thank you, Trisha. That was, I think that you must have upped the intensity there. I just took it right here today. I showed up. That's a good thing. Have a great day. Okay, you guys. Thank you.